Welcome! If you're gearing up for the OET Writing subtest, you know that every single word is critical. But what if I told you that how you use just one of those words can completely change a patient's story? Today, we're diving into the 4 tenses you absolutely have to master. This isn't just about grammar, it's about clarity and patient safety. So let's jump right in.
Okay, let's start with a crucial example. Just look at these 2 sentences. The patient experiences chest pain versus the patient experienced chest pain. It's just one tiny little change, right? An S versus a D. But wow, in a medical setting, the meaning is worlds apart. One tells me there's an active, urgent problem happening right now. The other, it's a past event. It's over. The difference is absolutely massive.
And that's exactly the point. In healthcare, this stuff goes way beyond a simple grammar test. We're talking about crystal clear communication for patient safety. If you get a tense wrong, you could accidentally mislead the next person reading your notes, and that is a risk we just can't take.
So how do we nail this every single time? Well, we're going to build a little toolkit, starting with our first and most fundamental tool, the present simple. So, what's the present simple for? Think of it as the tense you use for the solid, unchanging facts. It's for habits, routines, general truths, basically the baseline of a patient's situation. It's the stuff that's true today, was true yesterday, and will probably be true tomorrow. For example, Mr. Smith has chronic asthma. See, this is a medical fact about him. It's not something that's just happening for a moment. It's a long-term chronic condition. It's part of his permanent health profile, which makes the present simple a perfect fit. Or how about this one? Miss Fideli lives alone and uses a wheelchair. Again, these are just the established facts about her current, stable lifestyle. It describes her everyday reality. So for things like this, present simple is absolutely the way to go. Okay, so present simple covers the stable stuff. But healthcare is all about change, isn't it? Things are always happening in the moment. So what do we use for that? Well, that brings us to our second essential tool, the present continuous. The present continuous is all about the now. It's for actions that are in progress as you're writing, or at least happening around this specific period of time. It's like you're giving a live report from the scene, telling us what's currently going on. And this is so important. Mrs. Jones is experiencing severe back pain. That ing at the end, experiencing, that's a huge signal. It basically screams, this is happening right now. It tells the next healthcare professional, hey, pay attention, this needs to be addressed immediately.
Here's another great example. She is currently taking 2 tablets daily. You see that word currently? It's your best friend here. It's a massive clue that this is an ongoing action, so of course we use the present continuous. All right, we've got the present covered. Now let's look backwards. It's time for our third essential tense, the one we use to build the patient's history and tell their story, the past simple.
The rule for this one is super straightforward. If an action started in the past and, this is the important part, ended in the past, you use the past simple. Done. Finished. It doesn't matter if it was 5 minutes ago or 5 years ago. If it's over, it's past simple.
For instance, on examination, her abdomen was tender on palpation. The examination is a finished event, right? It happened and now it's over. So the finding from that examination, that her abdomen was tender, is also firmly in the past.
And this is a classic. You will see this all the time. He presented at the clinic. That one word, presented, is so powerful. It marks the official start of the patient's story for this particular visit. It happened, it's a finished action, and it sets the stage for everything that follows.
Okay, last but certainly not least, we have our fourth tool. Now, this is the one that sometimes trips people up, the present perfect. But it's actually an amazing tense. Think of it as a bridge that connects the past directly to the present.
So here's the secret. The action happened in the past, but it has a direct result or relevance right now. It's all about connecting a past event to the current situation. This makes it perfect for talking about change over time, like a patient's progress or response to treatment.
Let's break this one down. Since her last visit, Mrs. Baxter's pain levels have reduced. Okay, so the reduction happened in the past, between that visit and now. But why is it important? Because the result, her pain being a 4, is her current status. The past action directly impacts the present. That's the bridge I was talking about.
And here's another one that's just perfect for this tense. Mrs. Green has shown significant improvement. The improvement didn't happen in a single instant. It happened over a period of time in the past. But the result, her improved condition, is what matters to us right now. You see that connection?
Okay, we've covered our 4 main tools. You think you've got them? Let's find out. Time for a quick pop quiz to see what you've learned. Ready?
All right, question number 1. Your job is to fill in the blank with the right form of the verb have. Here it is. The patient blank a severe headache when he arrived at the hospital yesterday. What do you think? Take a second.
And the answer is had. Why? Because you have 2 massive clues in there, when he arrived and yesterday. Both of those lock the action into a specific finished point in the past. That's a textbook case for the past simple.
Okay, let's try another one. This time, use the verb check. The sentence is, nurses check vitals every 4 hours as a standard procedure. Which tense fits here?
Did you get it? The answer is check. Nurses check vitals. We use the present simple here because we're talking about a routine, a standard procedure. It's a general truth. If you got that one right, you are doing awesome.
All right, let's bring it all together, because mastering these 4 tenses isn't really about just passing a test, is it? It's about becoming a clearer, safer, and more effective professional communicator.
So, let's recap the toolkit one last time. Present simple is for the facts and routines, the patient's baseline. Present continuous is for what's happening right now. Past simple is for the finished story of what happened before. And the present perfect is your bridge, connecting past events to why they matter today. They all work together for one single purpose: clear, accurate, and safe communication.
Look, these 4 tenses aren't just grammar rules to memorize. They are precision tools. They are how you build a patient's story that is accurate, clear, and safe. Once you master them, you've mastered a fundamental skill of professional healthcare. So the real question isn't if you can do it, but how are you going to use these tools to write with total confidence from now on?